All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and look at our Europa League group reaction. I'm so sorry this video is late compared to when I had originally planned to have it. Let me see if I can up video quality. Nope, that's as high as quality goes. Sick. Starting off, Arsenal at the top of the group. I think we'll trip up in one of our games, but so I don't see us getting 18 points. But I do think that Fabio Vieira and Marquinhos both prove themselves as good signings for Arsenal. PSV, yes, I got the position right. Not really on the players. Fabio Vieira and Marquinhos. Marquinhos had a debut, unbelievable debut, but obviously didn't follow that up like we had obviously hoped. And since then, he's kind of started to fall off a little bit. Not where exactly we want him. Has Gakpo. He's going to struggle against Arsenal, and his stock is going to decrease and plummet. Not plummet. I don't want to say it's going to bottom out, obviously, because he's still world class. Yes, for the position again. No-ish, yes-ish. He struggled at Arsenal, but at home he played very well. For PSV at home, he played extremely well. They lost obviously the one game against Arsenal, and I believe it was just the one game against Arsenal. I think they still finished with 15 points. I'm definitely not pulling it up right now. I'm 100% prepared. 100% prepared, as I said. PSV, actually, they drew to Bodo Glimt, but again, he played well, so that is what it is for PSV. Potential, but still be there because he's not able to get involved in the attack against Arsenal. Botham Glimt, I'm not quite sure the name of the team. A new star take Botham's place. He recently moved to Serie A, and I think somebody is going to take his place and play very well, just like he did in the Conference League last season. Zurich, yes, for position once again. No, they did not really replace him like I thought they would. Obviously, just not exactly what we had hoped for. Looking at Bodo Glimt, not exactly a star player standout for them. Coming dead last in the group, they're going to crash out of Europe embarrassingly. Probably going to have an own goal in there if I had to guess, and it's just going to be a very rough outing for them. Group B, starting off at the top. I got that completely right. Bottom of the group, embarrassed themselves, own goal. They scored an own goal as well. I can't remember exactly who it was for. I don't have it written down here, but wow, that was about as spot on as it could get. 4-4 to start off. What? And let's see. I'm gonna keep it going, right? I'm gonna keep it going. Top Rene, gonna have Jeremy Doku, obviously Belgium's wonder kid, gonna have a breakout season in the group stage, earn himself a spot in the plane to Qatar, and he's gonna take Rennes to the top of the group, coming in at second in the group. I mean, that was about as wrong as it could have gotten for me when it comes to Rene. They just did not do anything I expected of them from that point of view. And Jeremy Doku kind of disappointed me. Group B, Dynamo Kiev, they're going to smack Fenerbahce. Someone's going to get a hat trick for Kiev. I think it's going to be the winger they have. Don't even get me started on how to pronounce his name. I'll probably put a picture of him up with like his name or something like that. Fenerbahce, Emery Moore struck. Embarrassing on the Kiev point, coming dead last in the group, only picking up a singular point the entire group stage. 5 goals, 1 point. They drew against, I think it's Rene they drew against. I can't remember exactly. Struggles as his career continues to decline. You remember that wonder kid from FIFA 18, 17? Oh yeah, I remember him. More the bronze Turkish card. Yeah, he's now at Fenerbahce, and his career is taking a decline, and it will continue as he's not going to get a goal or an assist. He, I think, picked up a goal. He picked up the tying goal against Rene, I believe, or something of that sort. He picked up a goal and I believe an assist as well at some point. But yeah, actually, excuse me. Emery Moore scored the winner against Rene. He's what put them top of the group over Rene. In fact, in the entire group stage. AEK Athens, you are going to end the group with no points. Even though Emery Moore and Fenerbahce will struggle, they will still take 6 points from you. Group C, Roma
Yes,
will be top of that
but
group.
no. Yes, on the placement, they did actually get no on the placement and no on the points. They actually came above Dynamo Kiev, who I thought they would finish way below, in fact. So that one goes an actual 0 for 4, believe it or not.
Batiste, Tammy Abraham, he's going to be the top goal scorer in all of the teams group stage. Tammy Abraham is going to be the top goal scorer amongst all players in the Europa League come the end of the
Why'd I
group
repeat
stage.
myself?
Coming in at second in Group C, I'm going to go Real Batiste.
So obviously that Roma one was wrong. Batiste, wrong place as well.
They're gonna play well. They'll probably split with Roma, but they're gonna have a silly draw away to HJK.
They did not.
It's gonna end up costing them big time in taking first place from Roma. Ludogorets,
Right position.
Tekpiti is gonna go into the Ghana World Cup conversation based on his performances and not.
No, you could not have been more wrong. I could not have been more wrong there. Holy crap!
Not only the league but also in the Champions League for Ludogorets, and he is gonna be an interesting case of a player that could possibly get on the plane to.
He is not
regardless of the
even
league he plays
close.
in, if he is able to find his form.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Maintain it. HJK, you'll look exciting in attack, but you will not have any form of defense. You will probably end up 3-3 against Batiste, 2-2, something along those lines. You'll probably score against Roma. You'll probably score against Ludogorets.
So, yes and no here, because they only scored 2 goals. However, they did not keep a clean sheet. So I'll take that as a half point. I did get their position right as well.
You may not have a clean sheet kept against you, but you yourself will not keep a clean sheet.
And they only got 1 point.
And you are going to crash out with playing exciting football, but you will not be able to make your way into the Conference League or the Europa League knockout
Not
stages.
even close.
Group D, I'm going to go with Braga coming top of the group, and they were going to upset Berlin for the top spot. That is my take on them. I think that they will end up upsetting them.
Did not.
Winning one and drawing one more than likely is what I think is going to happen. Probably draw on the road, so when Berlin's at home, they're going to end up taking a point. And Berlin, you're going to stumble into second because even though you got second, you almost got first, you're still going to fall close to third. This will be the tightest group, I think, out of any group.
Yes. They could have fallen to third if they lose to Braga at some point, or Braga turns their draw into a win against USG. Actually, in fact, I believe USG actually would have maybe dropped below Berlin. Berlin had 4 goals and conceded twice in that group stage. I don't understand how you make it through a group only scoring 4 goals. It's insane.
The thing that's going to cost Royal Union St. Gilloise that they will be getting Conference League instead of Europa League knockout stages. They have no true goal scorer now that Dennis Undav has moved to Brighton, and this is what's going to end up costing Brighton a lot of points. Not Brighton. Royal Union St. Gilloise in the future, not having a player like Dennis Undav to put the ball in the back of the net for them in the group stages. Malmo, you're happy to be there, but you're going to come bottom of the group. You're going to compete with all these teams. You're probably even going to have like 4 points coming out of the group stage, but you're probably going to be the highest points total.
Stop.
Crash completely out of Europe come the end of the group stages.
That was embarrassing. That was a terrible take on Malmo. They scored 3 goals, conceded 11, 0 points from them, 6 losses. See ya. Braga obviously dropping out of the group instead of USG. USG scored 11 goals to make me look like an absolute clown. But it was one of the tightest groups, 3 points separating first from third. It was not the tightest, but it was one of the tightest. We'll get into the tightest group later on because, oh my God, that group was insane until the final minute.
Looking in at Group E, I think Man United are going to get 17 points.
No.
Excuse me. You're going to get 16 points.
Still no.
You're going to draw 1 game. I don't know who it's going to be against. It's probably going to be near the end of the group stage when you're kind of playing and rotating squads. You're going to have somebody else in. However, I will say Garnacho is going to put his stamp on this Man United team and prove that he is going to be a star. He is going to light up the world. Coming in at second in that group is good.
Oh, Garnacho, thank you for scoring a goal on that final day. Thank you so much for scoring a goal on the final day. Holy crap, you make me look like a genius. And then you went and started in the Premier League the following weekend. I look like a genius to these people. Holy crap. Moving along.
Real Sociedad, they will lose a game to Sheriff Tiraspol, and it will end up costing them a chance at first place, and they will still inevitably come second in the group. They'll more than likely have I also have a star youngster there. I have a pretty young squad, especially in the attack when they want to rotate a player like Oyarzabal. They'll definitely put that player, something like that in.
Navarro comes in and makes a big imprint on that team. I think he's 20 years old, Spanish forward. I believe he plays on the wing as well. Wow, I got that one right as well. Again, wrong position, but I got the side prediction right, so I'm kind of happy with that.
Sheriff Tiraspol, new star, will replace their recently moved Adama Traore. Not the Adama Traore from Wolves, the Adama Traore from Sheriff Tiraspol, the one that was a star in the Champions League group stage last year. They'll find somebody to replace him, and they're gonna have somebody knocking in goals and assists left, right, and center. However, they will not be enough for them to make it out of the Europa League group stages, but it will be enough for the Conference League spot.
Yeah, right position, but no, not really any stars from them, so it's a little disappointing there for them. But, it is what it is.
Ammonia Nicosia will get 1 point draw with Sheriff to force them into the Conference League. If it's not for that draw, Sheriff Tiraspol has a shot at making it into the Europa League.
All right, yeah, we're going to skip that guy. Yes, I got them in the right spot. They did not draw. They did not get a single point from the group, and Sheriff was not as close as I thought they would be to the Europa League playoff spot.
Michelin will play well as well. Milinkovic-Savic will be the star player. Michelin, Lazio, just short. Group F coming top easily will be Lazio. This will be a pretty tough group as well.
I did say it was going to be a tough group. I did say it was going to be a tough one.
Michelin will play well as well. Milinkovic-Savic will be the star player for Lazio. He will race his January.
I don't know if he was the star player, but I'm going to check really quickly. He had 2 goals. Do you have any assists? No assists. 2 goals. I mean, about what you expect from him as a midfielder.
Stock as Lazio look to offload him and make some money, depending on their situation in the league and Europa League. However, I do see him still leaving on a free transfer in the next season, and he will earn one of the fattest contracts for a midfielder this upcoming summer. Feyenoord's young.
Yeah, so Lazio, I mean, wrong place. Was kind of right about Milinkovic-Savic, but he didn't. I think that's about what you expect from Milinkovic-Savic. I don't think you expect more or less from him, so I don't think his stock rose.
Midfielders and attackers begin to get linked with other clubs, specifically Danilo and Kaku. I believe is how you say it, the Turkish midfielder from Feyenoord, and Danilo, the Brazilian striker.
So, again, wrong position, wrong about the players. I haven't seen many leaks. There may be leaks to other teams. There may be, links, not leaks. There may be transfer rumors to other teams, but I haven't seen any myself.
They will both be looking at getting moves come January and possibly leave during the summer as well, if they continue their form through the Europa League, since they finished second. Coming in at third and getting the Conference League will be FC Midland. Emiliano Martinez from Red Bull Bragantino, the Red Bull
wrong
team
position,
in Brazil, will earn himself a permanent move through a man of the match performance against Sturm Graz that earns them Europa Conference League. SK.
So not exactly, but they came in second in the group. But if they don't draw with Feyenoord off of his goal, a goal he scored, they don't make it through that group. So I'm gonna take that as a yes, kinda.
Sturm Graz will concede the most goals of any team in the group stage as a whole. All groups, Group A through H. Douglas will.
So I said they were going to concede the most goals. They did not. But yes, I did get their position right. I'll be right back.
Olympiacos will have the lowest point total of group winners. Like I said, Braga would have the closest group, but Olympiacos will be the lowest point total because every team will take points from this bottom team that I'm going to mention.
God, that is embarrassing. All right, starting off with that one. Olympiacos, no, bottom of the group, of course, as you would have guessed it.
Nantes will finish second because of Lafont heroics to get them into the knockout stage. Lafont's going to be world class and keep them in the Europa League as they beat Freiburg.
So, not world class, can't lie, not world class from Lafont, but you take the good with the bad. He had his good moments, he had his bad moments. He did just enough to get them second in the group, as I predicted.
Disappointingly drop points on the final day of the group stage to drop into the Conference League. Karabakh.
No, not at all. They played very well actually, and didn't lose a single match in the group. They actually went four wins, 2 draws, no losses in the group stage.
Karabakh, I'm not quite sure how you say their name, only scored 2 goals the entire group stage, but they both come on the final day against Freiburg to knock them into the Conference League.
No, in fact, they went 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. They actually played very well, and they actually beat out Olympiacos for that 3rd spot pretty convincingly. They actually nearly took the 2nd spot from Nantes, however you pronounce it, the French club that came 2nd.
In Group H is going to be AS Monaco coming first. Lackluster performances left, right, and center for Monaco. However, just the quality of the team, they are going to come at top of that group with ease.
See, nearly. They played so poorly. 9 goals, 8 conceded, 2nd in the group. So 3 wins, 1 loss, 2 draws, 1 draw, 2 losses. They came just below, obviously, the group winner, who we'll talk about later.
Will win all 3 home games, putting them into the Europa League spot. They're going to finish 2nd in that group, making...
Look. That was probably one of the best predictions I've ever had, ever, in anything, ever. 3 wins, 3 losses, all at home. All wins at home. Best prediction I've ever had. I swear to God. However, it was still not enough to put them in the Europa League. They came 3rd in the group, in a pretty high-scoring group, and that's disappointing, but I cannot believe I got that right. That is insane. They beat all 3 teams at home. I can't believe I got that one right.
Their home stadium, a fortress, which is all that matters. Fans probably when Trabzonspor visit Red Star Belgrade. Some sort of issue with the fans probably when Trabzonspor visit, or they visit Trabzonspor. That's my prediction for them, is they're going to have a fans problem, and they're going to drop into the Conference League, where I imagine things will get even more hectic.
Nope. They finished in 4th, bottom of the group, and I don't know anything about if they had fan problems or not, so sorry about that. I haven't paid enough attention, I guess, to them as I should have.
Siva Rossi come bottom of the group, which the Adama Traore I mentioned earlier, that is where he plays currently. He will wish he had remained with Sheriff Tiraspol, as he had searched for that. I don't know the full extent of that, his move, but he'll wish he had remained at Sheriff Tiraspol to play in the Conference League instead of dropping out of Europe. Anyway.
Well, he doesn't regret it because they came top of the group, and they're actually on to the round of 16 in the Europa League, unlike his previous club, who I believe I said is in the Conference League. Yes, in the Conference League, Conference League spot. So obviously drastic change there, but let me know what you guys think. Would you have guessed the same positions as me? Would you have guessed, higher or lower? What is your opinion on things? If you agree, disagree with me, I'm an idiot on some of my predictions. Am I a genius on some of my predictions? After the Trabzonspor prediction, I think I'm an absolute genius, and the AS Monaco saying they were going to be bad. Didn't think they would be bad enough to come 2nd in the group, but they did. Let me know what you guys think. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace.